Next up, we'll be reviewing Wyldlux, which is regarded as some of the best event Lux in the game. It has two versions, Wyldgrove, which is 100, and Wyldshrine, which is 150, and I'll give you my opinions on them. So we'll start with the 100 versions first. And I guess AMEs. The Mountain AME has health, strength, and vit. Very good blend. And 80 vit is 500 health, so it's 1000 health total on an AME. The River AME has energy, focus, and vit. And the focus and vit's pretty good, but the energy, pretty useless on the caster. Both of these skills, they boost things, and you'd say it's a good panic button, but no, it's a press and pray button. Because since both of these are RNG related, there's a chance that it might not even help you at all. Evasion is hard to get than defense, so it's better, but over the course of 15 seconds, you're more likely to be hit by more autos than skills, so take that into account. They're not bad AMEs, the skills just suck. Moving on, Sun AME, regarded as a very good AME, has health, strength, and dex, and the skill is 2000 pierce damage instantly. And you may say, this is a good rogue AME, and it is for the stats, but personally, I like it more as a warrior AME, because the pierce skill combos amazingly with shatter. It's like another pummel. Zephyr AME has energy, dex, and focus. Bad spread stats, you're only really going to be using the focus, but the skill is pretty nice. 1000 per tick for 15 seconds is 3000 damage total, so this is the ideal caster AME. Bracelets. Mountain Bracelet has health, vit, and defense. The health and vit makes it pretty good, comparable to a Night Bracelet. Less health, but it has defense too. River Bracelet, pretty bad, because at 120 you got Aggie Bracelets, and they demolish basically everything. And if you can't wait until then, I mean, it's decent, but I'd rather use a Mountain Bracelet, because the health is more beneficial to me. Sun Bracelet, it's decent. I like the Mountain one more, but I guess it's okay if you're doing damage stuff. Zephyr, you can kind of use it like an Assassin Bracelet. Energy, dex, attack, and the regen, but I don't like it. I'd rather use a Sun Bracelet. Mountain Ring, defense, strength, vit, good blends, stuff. I like it. River, very overlooked. It gives energy regen, which is good for a melee, health and vit, which is double down on that. It gives the second most health of any 100 Lux ring, and focus too. Sun, it's decent, not much else to say. Zephyr ring, you can use it like an Assassin Bracelet too, because it's got the same stats basically, and energy regen, but I'd rather use a River ring over it, personally. Because the thing is, the problem with melee is not having enough energy, but is having enough energy regen. I've had builds in the past where I'd have like a warrior with 100 energy and skills that used like 30 or 40 energy, and I wouldn't run out of energy because I had enough energy regen to cover that. That's the concept I'm trying to convey here. So let's jump to the 150 version. Mountain AME, still a great AME. 1000 health and 150 vits, almost 2000 health. River AME, same thing as before. And one thing I want to bring up here, a Mountain AME is actually pretty good for a caster, and I kind of prefer it. Because what you got here, energy is useless, so it's basically 150 focus, 150 vit. And 1000 health is slightly more than 150 vit, so it's basically, say, like 310 vit. So it's basically even, and I like health regen more on a caster because when I played Glass Cannon on Fury, the thing that messed me up was the Chaos AoEs hitting me and me not being able to heal it back. So it's useful for that. In any case, if you're a caster, both of these will work. Level 150 Sun AME, it's an amazing AME, and it's worth like 5 million on most worlds. The main use of it is to lock bosses, especially on rogues, because you could just Shadow Strike, Sun AME, skill Quick Strike, and it'll be a quick damage combo of about 10,000 maybe. And people use it into the 200s even though it's a 150 AME. Nice regen too. It's comparable to a 190 AME's regen. I don't think it's worth 5 million, but it's definitely more worth it than a Reaper Ring. Zephyr AME, basically the Sun AME equivalent still, but since the damage is doubled, it does 6,000 damage with its skill. And the other crappy stats, energy, dex, focus. I actually seen a rogue using this once, and while I don't recommend it, I see the point. You could use it for energy if you run out of energy for skills. The main reason I think they used it is because they couldn't find a Sun AME, honestly. But it's not bad. Mountain Bracelet doesn't give as much as a Knight, but still good. And if you want to double down, you could wear it with the Knight Bracelet. River still sucks. Sun Bracelet, it's alright. People might recommend it. I say it's only okay. Zephyr, no. Mountain Ring, pretty good. I think you have better ring choices by that level though. River Ring, OP. I think gives the most health of any 150 ring. Sun, it's alright. Zephyr, I don't really like it. The thing about these rings is you just have better choices by then, and even with the 150 Lux, I'd rather have something a little more damage oriented. Anyway, Wild gear in general is pretty good. Out of all the possible gear things, I think it has the most good things. Most of the stuff has some kind of use, aside from the River Bracelet because it's just bad, and Zephyr too. But yeah, all in all pretty good, and the Mountain and River AME are generally cheapish on most worlds, even though Mountain's OP. Sun and Zephyr, people overcharge, but take everything I said into account, because the price doesn't dictate how good something is. There are plenty of things here that are worth using, or at least acceptable, that are overlooked. And that's basically my opinion on the whole thing.